Simon Ekpa, we are trying to bring down Simon Ekpa and bring him down to Nigeria to face judgment. If anybody is meant to be in prison, it should be the Nigerian government, Tinubu and his cohort, all of them.
What exactly was the position of the court on that for the benefit of them? Was it dismissed? Was it rejected?
What to go and apologize to Bianco Lo, she's a criminal. He passed out because she's a murderer. If you don't know, who the hell is she? Who the hell does she think she is? What your husband was fighting to get, you could not do it. You tried to destroy it. Now it is a woman like you that went to bring that document. And you want me to sit here and say, oh, Bianco Juku, she's this, she's that. Oh no, she's a criminal. She's sold out. She's a traitor. She should not be seen in Biafran land. A traitor. We are not here to manage words. We are here to say it the way it is. Look at Nigerian government that you are working with. Known criminals will be arrested. Terrorists, bandits will be arrested by the Nigerian forces. And you know what they will do to them? The people that have even killed unalive some of these soldiers in the forest, unalive them, slaughter them like chickens. They will bring them after 5 months. They will tell you, oh, they are now all repented. They've been, they've gone through therapy. They've gone through this training, and they are now all repented. And they will give them AK-47. They will give them their Nigerian security uniform and reintegrate them back to the society. Reassimilate them into the society. And that is the country you want me to clap for. And that is the country you want me to be happy about. Nigerian government is a terrorist organization. I keep saying it. I am not going to hide my mouth. But again, I want to tell Biafrans today that I do not believe that Nigeria is going to do the right thing by releasing Onyendoma and Nnamdi Kanu. Let them prove me wrong for the first time. Let them prove us wrong. Nigeria can never release Nnamdi Kanu. This is me telling you. If they do, then I will know what causes it. And again, I want to remind Americans that you have a criminal in Nigeria. His name is Abakari. That was supposed to be extradited to the United States of America. It is not the only Yahoo boys that you people will be looking for. There is a criminal that Hutch Poppy used the money that he was stealing from other part of the world to give, to threaten people, to unalive people. His name is Abakari. The files will still be on your table, FBI. So call for that file. We need him to be extradited. A lot of Yorubas are committing atrocity all over the world. Do you see it on the internet? Only Igbo here. Let us talk about these people. One Oba of I think Oba of your state, or I can't remember the state, defrauded America. He flew back to that America because he has a company there, and he was arrested. Did you hear it from anybody? Some of these Yoruba boys, they were caught in drug trafficking in Iceland. Did you hear it? Yorubas everywhere committing crime. Igbos are doing their businesses, and yet you are still angry about us. You call us a terrorist. The day we play your tape for you, you will run. Their tape, these Yoruba people, your tape. Most of you are saying, "Oh, let us be one Nigeria." I want you to understand that today is the day that we are waiting for Nigeria to release our leader, Nnamdi Kanu, who has committed no crime against any country, who has committed no crime against the Nigerian state. What he's doing is legal, and the world used Nigeria to keep him in perpetual bondage. Tomorrow, you people will be clapping. Tawuri is working. Tawuri is working. But this is your own Tawuri now. You cannot clap. You cannot go and, march on the streets for the release of this man. My prime minister was detained. My leader, Nnamdi Kanu, is detained for doing the needful, for defending their land. And you people are still in poverty. You are still in bondage. I thought when they kidnapped Nnamdi Kanu, Nigeria was going to be good. It became worse. I thought when they took away Simon Ekpa, that Nigeria would be one of the safest heaven in the world. What is happening today? Most of you are running out of Nigeria. I see some of you will chat me. Oh, Rose, how can I come to the United Kingdom? It be like saying you sabi. I know they reply. You will see me. I never respond to you people because I know you people are riffraffs. Most of them are Yorubas. Chatting me on my Facebook. When we are preaching to build our nation, you people are running out. Oh, yeah, stay there now. Some of you will come and say, oh, Nigeria is the best country. Why don't you stay in that best country? So on this note, I want you guys to understand that we are not going to leave any stone unturned. You see, Bianco Ojukwu remains a thief that is working with Nigerian government, most especially General Christopher Musa, and a known terrorist government called Tinubu and Shetima. Tinubu is a drug dealer. Tinubu is wanted in America. He knows he can't fly to America. I keep saying this every single day. Do you know that Tinubu, this man that you call Tinubu, sponsored election against Trump? So he knows he can't go to America. He was a part of the people who made sure that Trump does not come into power. So I know what I'm saying. If they bomb Tinubu, well, they can go to America. That is the president of a nation calling me a terrorist. But this man cannot fly to America. Let him fly to America now. You people who come and call Simon Ekpa, who gave you that audacity to call Simon Ekpa a terrorist? Who gave you that audacity? I see one general sat down. Oh, see, Simon Ekpa has been arrested. The Nigerian government has, there's calmness in Nigeria. Lying to the public, deceiving themselves, deceiving everybody. Nigeria is worse. Even Simon Ekpa is in. Simon Ekpa was stopping you from stealing and unaliving Biafrans. And you called internet because you could no longer fight him. With all your military sophisticated weapons, you could not fight Simon Ekpa. That is in Finland, giving order. With some few boys, look, defend our territory. And you people could not come in. And you went to start calling Finland, Finland, we are unalived. Finland, Finland. And did you not tell Finland, did you not tell the world that you bribed Finland with money and our mineral resources? Why don't you tell them that before they could remove Simon Ekpa? Why are you people hiding that one? You gave them 60 years contract and you gave Alexander Stock money to do that evil Chirac judgment that he brought out. You gave them money now. You are not telling the world. And they tagged him a terrorist. It's a badge of honor to me and it's a badge of honor to Simon Ekpa, who is going to be better than every one of you when it comes out very soon, because you people know that you can't win this case. You know you can't win it. Why didn't you tell the world that Finland said, oh, we recognize your independence that you declared in Latin Finland, but the way you went about your succession is not good, which we are contesting in court today. You didn't say that, but you were quick to tell them, oh, it's a terrorist. But you have the main terrorists that you are encouraging, giving them ammunition. Terrorists is addressing the Nigerian military. Nigerian army. Terrorists is using money. They get terrorists with AK-47 bullets, chain guns, and cartridges on his chest, addressing them. Have you ever seen Simon do that? Have you ever seen Nnamdi Kanu do that? But yet you call us terrorists. But it's a badge of honor to us. You didn't tell them that Finland even accepted our declaration. I don't.
Good afternoon.
Yeah, sure.
I just want sorry. It's not a photo shoot now.
I know it's not a photo shoot.
We just need a clarification on the ruling on the NMA. What exactly was the position of the court on that for the benefit of this? Was it dismissed? Was it rejected? Or what are we supposed to take out of it?
Well, the ruling is simply requires Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the defendant, to enter his defense. It's not a pronunciation of guilt or not guilty. So that is why it's called a no-case submission. So the judge made a ruling that there's a prima facie evidence that needs to be explained. So in common parlance, it calls on him to come and mount his own defense. But there is the other aspect of the ruling that concerned extraordinary rendition. That very one is one that compounded us, because the extraordinary rendition of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is so open and notorious. Two international institutions or two separate panels of the United Nations have made pronouncements regarding his extraordinary rendition and called for his unconditional release. Nigeria is a member of the United Nations and therefore bound to consider that and implement that decision. And in Nigeria here, 3 courts have made similar pronouncements. First was by the Federal High Court of Umuahia, which awarded him 500 million naira. And the Court of Appeal also pronounced that he was a victim of extraordinary rendition. And in the Supreme Court, the same Supreme Court that sent this case back to trial, reached the same conclusion, that he was a victim of extraordinary rendition. And all these things are of the record. They are all in the file. And we remember when this trial was being conducted, these very documents were tendered in evidence. So it compounded us, it confused us, that the court now made a pronouncement that the extraordinary rendition had no evidence before the court, that no evidence of it was submitted before the court. And you remember, least but not the last, recently a Kenyan High Court made the same pronouncement. But well, if the court was misled by believing by mistake that these things were not in evidence, it also said and left the door open that such evidence be submitted. So we are coming back with that evidence, and it's going to be quantum and legion.
So what about the first application on the enemy?
Well, that one too, it wasn't in evidence that the Nigerian Medical Association has intervened. So it came as a surprise. Well, there's a short date given of 8 days for the NMA to submit its report. So somebody is ill, you know, I don't think NA is going to change much of that. But I think the judge wanted to leave the record open to admit every possible evidence regarding this matter. But meantime, we are disappointed. Our client remains ill and remains detained. And we're not happy about that. His situation requires urgent and emergent care. So whatever the court says today does not mean that the government shall withdraw back. Just 2 days ago, I wrote a letter. A private hospital has also expressed readiness to admit him here in Abuja. For security reasons, I won't mention the name of the private hospital. But the government, if the government appears to have issues with taking him to the national hospital, we have given them an option of a private hospital also here in Abuja.
So it's safe to say that the application to be transferred to the National Hospital was rejected?
Rejected? No, it's pending. Yes.
One other information.
It hasn't been rejected. It's pending. It's pending the admission of this report from the Nigerian Medical Association and the opinion of the Nigerian Medical Association. And you know, if you were in court, the judge had ordered that the committee or panel to be considered by the Nigerian Medical Association shall have a member from the National Hospital. So National Hospital is still in play.
Thank you very much.
One other information, please. One other information. We are saying that the judge has no jurisdiction whatsoever to try Nnamdi Kanu, because that particular issue of being a victim of extraordinary rendition must be determined, and that one will be whether they will be the one that will confer jurisdiction on the court. And the court said there is no evidence before him. Now we are going to supply evidence before him that Nnamdi Kanu was extraordinary rendition. Then, having done that, there is no case to answer. So that you should go home with that. And if they fail to do otherwise, we will now see it as a war against the Igbos.
Thank you.
And just like he said, two sets of rules. One rule for the Igbos and one rule for every other Nigerian. This is a unique opportunity for Nigeria to be circumspect and look towards a political solution to this matter, and especially as it concerns high crime and criminality in the Southeast. So we are all disappointed, but God has not spoken yet. We will come back and show that the extraordinary rendition was indeed included in the submissions made to the court, and then the judge, like the barrister said, we will know whether he has jurisdiction or not. But for the Igbo people, this is your time to rise up and to speak up and to say enough is enough.
Enough is enough.
All right. Take care, man.
All right, have a good weekend. So that's correct. It's not the court belongs to
Ella. Who is speaking? Who is speaking?
We bandit in the north. And you are negotiating with their arms. And you are dragging an innocent man who did nothing. And you think that you this is wrong. Very wrong. Very wrong.
Injustice is very clear. Injustice is clear.
Get out. Big man, they sweet you.
Come down. Let's talk about what we want to talk about.
Yes, I know.
And today's not an exception.
All right, sir.
You had it,